Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a sense of awe, of insignificance in the face of something far greater than ourselves? This feeling is where the concept of God takes root. Yet throughout history there have been those who, instead of awe, feel defiance, meeting the mystery of the universe with ridicule. But what if this vast cosmos does hold a power that judges our every action? The consequences of mocking God, some believe, are not just spiritual, but tangible, etched onto the very fabric of our lives. History whispers of empires fallen, of lives shattered, all seemingly connected to acts of defiance against the divine. Imagine a world where every blasphemous word, every act of sacrilege is meticulously recorded, where the universe itself holds its breath, waiting for the moment of judgment. This is the reality perceived by countless cultures throughout human history, where the consequences of mocking God are not a matter of if, but when. Take, for instance, the ancient city of Pompeii, frozen in time by the fiery wrath of Mount Vesuvius. Some believe this catastrophic event was divine retribution for the city's rampant immorality and blasphemous disregard for the gods. Or consider the biblical account of Belshazzar's feast, where the king, drunk with power and wine, dared to use sacred vessels from the Temple of Jerusalem for his own amusement. These stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the potential consequences of disrespecting the divine. The Bible, a text revered by billions, is filled with stories of those who faced the consequences of mocking God. From the Tower of Babel, where humanity's attempt to reach heaven was met with confusion and division, to Pharaoh, whose defiance led to plagues and the death of his firstborn son, the message is clear. Mocking the divine invites divine judgment. Proverbs 1:26 warns, "I also will laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your terror comes." These consequences are not meant to instill fear, but to guide us towards a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. The concept of hell, a place of eternal suffering for those who reject God, is a stark contrast to the heavenly paradise promised to the faithful. This dichotomy, this eternal battle between good and evil, light and darkness, is at the heart of many religious beliefs. Hell is often depicted as a fiery chasm, a realm of unimaginable torment where the damned suffer for eternity. It is a place devoid of hope, love and compassion, a stark reminder of the consequences of choosing darkness over light. Heaven, on the other hand, is often described as a place of unimaginable beauty, peace and joy, where the faithful are reunited with loved ones and bask in the eternal love of God. These contrasting images serve as powerful motivators, encouraging us to live lives worthy of divine favor and to avoid the eternal consequences of rejecting the divine. Throughout history, countless individuals have dared to mock God, from powerful rulers to everyday citizens. Some met with immediate and dramatic consequences, while others seemed to escape unscathed, at least in this lifetime. But their stories serve as cautionary tales, reminding us that even the most powerful among us are not immune to the consequences of disrespecting the divine. One such example is the Roman Emperor Nero, infamous for his cruelty and persecution of Christians. Nero's reign was marked by decadence, violence, and a blatant disregard for anything sacred. He met a violent end, taking his own life as his enemies closed in, a fitting end for a man who had shown no mercy to others. Sometimes the consequences manifest as a slow and insidious erosion of the spirit, a gradual descent into despair and emptiness. The question of whether or not to believe in God, whether to respect or ridicule the divine, is a deeply personal one. There are no easy answers, no scientific formulas to prove or disprove the existence of a higher power. But perhaps the key lies not in seeking irrefutable proof, but in understanding the potential consequences of our actions. If there is even a remote possibility that mocking God carries eternal ramifications, then surely it is a risk not worth taking. Why not err on the side of caution, choosing instead to live a life filled with respect, compassion, and a sense of wonder at the mysteries of the universe?